contrast sure is something, huh? Are you saying you're waiting for me? Are you saying you're waiting? This is one watching now. It says I'm going, but it hasn't played on the phone. There we go. It's me. I'm there. Hello. Hi. Well, So, before we get started, I want to let you guys know what I believe happened last time. You may remember the power kind of flickered for a little bit, and everything went all... Well, apparently, no joke, like a half hour after stream ended, a storm hit. And it was kind of a nasty thunderstorm, too, as you'd kind of expect from summers around here. It does get kind of on the rough side. Got spooked by a flash flood warning that went off at like 9:30, despite the fact the storm had been going for a while. We had a lightning strike basically next to our house. But I think the reason why the power flickered for a little bit was because lightning probably struck nearby our service provider for the internet and the power, which is all done with the same local company. And that gave him a quick little surge. It didn't ruin the stream itself. It still seemed to run fine. It's just that the power flickered, TV had to restart. Basically, anything electronic was unplugged for like a split second. And sometimes there's enough like internal reserves, I guess, to keep some devices going. I don't know. But like, that little blip was enough to force my TV to restart. I unplugged the Switch 2 dock for a little bit. But it didn't mess up the internet. I don't think my laptop even noticed because, you know, with it being a laptop, it has a battery. So there's that. So nothing's really changed in that regard. That's too much for you? Whatever. But, I think it was just a warning that the storm was going to be here in around an hour. And it was more like an hour and a half, but it did happen. So that's why things went a bit crazy. And the weather now is actually a lot better. So it will not be happening again unless sudden winds pick up. Anyway, we're playing the game. I made a joke about Sonic Forces with the title because you give me null. I can't show it here. You give me Origi-NULL Wasteland. I'm like, okay, null space joke. So I gotta think of a title for these. The thumbnails aren't even that bad for me because it's like, okay, make something kind of basic that goes with the game. We can worry about everything else later. The titles are the hard part. And even if I was still streaming solely on Twitch, which I haven't even streamed there in years at this point, but if I was streaming on there, I still have to come up with a title anyway, and the title's the hardest part. I gotta actually get Ranger. I hope there's another Ranger dude nearby, because yes, there we go. I need this. Come here. I think this is the stage where we get Space Ranger. So they're forcing us to use Ranger here now to be like, hey, here's a thing you're going to be upgrading in a little bit. Alright. 2 more flying targets. I remember the targets actually giving me a bit of trouble here. Ow! Get out of the goop! I remember having trouble with some of the Waddle Dees here. I think it was the flying targets one really got me for some reason. A vague memory of that being the case. It's a super normal world reference. I don't think many people would get that. Play Wanye's game. I guess it's kind of incorrect to say Wanye's game because it was a team effort with him and Splusboy. So it's really a Swagco game. Splusboy, Wanye, awesome games. But Wanye put on his itch.io, it's under his username, so I guess he gets more credit. As stupid as that sounds. Defeat the lost squishy because there's just randomly a squid out here in the desert. It makes you wonder, like, it's probably just the fact that the squishy ended up here because that's where the freaking portals from Popstar took it. But like, I like to think that this is kind of like the desert in the Long Drive, where it's meant to be an ocean that was all dried out. Because you could tell this world is just lying in ruin. It's all just fucked up. So, you know, look at this. Come on, this isn't a ship. It's a freaking dried up ocean. At least the water level went down a lot. Hello, mini-boss. If it weren't for the fact that I still have to get the last 2 targets here, I'd be swapping over to Needle. But, ow! But no, I have to use Ranger for this, so... I guess we're all gonna be kind of upset there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. This is not helping. That is not helping much. There we go. I think I'll just drop a tornado thing. You know, it should put one here so I can come back for it. I need the targets first. The first chance I get, I'll swap away from this power. It's just kind of an alright power. I like it more than Drill in retrospect. It's kind of funny how Forgotten Land kind of has the opposite, I don't know, problem, I suppose, that Return of Dreamland Deluxe had. Where this game introduced 2 new abilities, and I think they're just kind of okay, you know? They're not super crazy or anything. I love Needle. But they're overall kind of just fine. Maybe it's just because they don't really suit my playstyle too well, but I just think they're kind of okay. And then you have Return of Dreamland Deluxe, which adds in 2 abilities, and also ports over Festival from Star Allies for some reason. But the main thing is that they brought 2 new abilities. Mecha Kirby, which is literally just him as a Gundam, and Sand Kirby. And those are the 2 most busted abilities in the dang game. Like, they're just really freaking good. I don't know why the hell they gave Sand the ability to break stone blocks. It did not need that, and you would not expect that out of Sand, but they did. And then Mecha is just crazy firepower, especially with a charged laser. And then they just place them across the entire game kind of haphazardly. They're just everywhere. So, like, they kind of stand out as being out of place. It's weird, right? I don't know why, but anytime I saw Mecha or Sand show up outside of Egg Engines or Egg Engines for Mecha and Sand Kirby for the desert and ocean levels, it felt super out of place. It's like, normally how Kirby games do things, and they do a little bit in this game, but with so few abilities and the Fed upgrades are a thing they kind of held off. I'm doing it for the most part, but I need that target. I need that target. But something that Kirby does is that you don't get access to every ability right from the get-go. That's what getting the Howl Rooms early on is really special about, and why Mixed Kirby is such an important thing. is the fact that you get these better, newer abilities earlier than you should, because usually at the start of the game you get more basic abilities. You get your standard sword Kirby, fire Kirby, cutter, beam, like all those really early on, and then all the new flashy stuff. I think you're just maybe like the second level, or like you don't see stuff like Ninja Kirby immediately unless you're going to a Hal room, right? I might be able to get up here somehow with the ring, because there is sand there. Okay, it doesn't affect it. I'm going back because I think I missed a target somewhere. But in Return of Dreamland Deluxe, Sand and Mecha are basically available immediately, and it feels super out of place. Especially because they're by far the best powers at that point in the game. And honestly, through a majority of it, they're actually maybe a bit too good. Which is weird to talk about abilities having balancing issues or anything, because like yeah, they have fighting game movesets, but it's not like we're playing Kirby Fighters where they actually are treating it like a proper fighting game or anything. It's weird. Like, there definitely is still stuff where it's like a lot of abilities. I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of the stronger abilities are either less common, which way you get like your limited use ones like Mike and Crash, or you get ones where like they maybe are really crazy powerful, but you get them kind of late, so you can't just use them the entire game. And like, there's plenty of times in the game normally where it's like you have incentive to swap abilities, but Sand can break stone blocks, and Mecha can kind of just do anything. It's fire, it's spark. I think the only thing you really can't do is like water stuff. Which, you know, makes sense. There's the target. This is the one I remember missing, now that I look at it. Of course, that would be the one I missed. I'm gonna swap the Tornado Kirby up here. And then we're done with that. That took way too long to find. Like I said, I remember struggling with that mission a little bit. It pays to be observant, and sometimes I'm just not. Alright. What's it going? Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass, but I often just kind of felt like... It felt like for Return of Dreamland Deluxe that Mecha and Sand were kind of shoehorned in. Festival as well, but you saw it like twice across the whole game anyway, so it's not like it intruded much. So like, whatever. I gotta find a cone. Yeah, I understand the big selling point of Deluxe was that returning players could experiment with these new abilities. And... oh, that just works. Okay. Returning players could experiment with these new abilities right from the get-go, and it's like, okay, but they do not match the areas really at all. You know? Like, it would make sense to introduce Sand in the Sandy Desert. It would make sense to introduce Mecha, one of the best abilities in the frickin' game, by the way. I keep saying this, but it is. It'd be nice to introduce that in the Mecha levels at the end of the game, and they don't. They just slap them into World 1 and they spam it throughout the entire game. And it's like, huh. It's a little bit strange, don't you think? Maybe it's just me being too used to the original game, and just seeing these extra abilities slapped and freaking haphazardly through the stages is like... It just feels out of place as a result because I'm so used to the original game, but like... I don't know, I feel the original game at least tried to make it a bit more natural with their enemy placement in that sort of regard. Like, I think you still saw Leaf enemies in the mecha area, but you started off seeing Leaf at the beginning, and it was less common in other areas later on. And then they made Sand and Mecha available for every single boss fight. Like, every single boss fight where you get the ability orbs, the crystal balls at the freaking start. They always gave you Sand and Mecha as options. Every single time. Which is just proof they wanted you to use his ability more than anything else. They just kind of slapped him in. Like, it's not even that they want to give you his abilities for like, oh, these would just be handy to have, or like, challenge yourself, or like, here you go. It's like, no, it's just, these abilities are the best, and they're the flashy new ones, use them please. It's like, okay. Okay. I don't know. I still really like Return of Rayman Deluxe, don't get me wrong, but as much as I love those abilities, it definitely felt like they were out of place in comparison to the rest of the roster. It's weird. Maybe that's just remake syndrome! I can salvage this. I can salvage this. I'm taking my cutter. I salvaged that pretty well, I think. A little bit on the rough side at the end, but I'll take it. I got my bonuses. What stuff. Total secret area. You'll love to see it. Is that it? I am missing a Waddle Dee. I have the main ones, but I'm missing one thing. You'd think you'd be finding this area, but it's not. I wonder what I missed. Oh well. We can replay the stage. It's fine. Yeah! And boop. Using ring mouth, okay. Interesting. Storage mouth. Hello, it's me, Tab on. Time crash. Ice Kirby. Bert. These are all new ones. I think it does prioritize new ones for your collection, depending on how many you're missing. There definitely is some sort of system like that, so you're not getting too many repeats. So it's not super stacked against you or anything. Super star stacked, if you will. Anyway, stupid jokes aside, we gotta go back. I am wondering when we're going to be getting a new Kirby. Whether it be a 3D one like this or another 2D one. Like, I'm hoping we get a new one soon. I'm talking like a discontent with this, or like I'm being super impatient, but like, I just really like Kirby. I just really like Kirby, if you haven't noticed. I want to see what other new abilities I can come up with. I'm gonna grab the ring. Then what am I doing? Where was it? I thought it was around here. Oh, there it is. Get over here, you. I'm imagining Ringmouth just being like that one. What is it? Is that one game we have like the big mouth brace that keeps it open? You try to eat things. Game Grumps messed with it, and everyone's like, "War! War!" It was funny. Gross, but funny. Oh, this now. Like this. Because the extra star coins are good. Not that I really need them per se. I have nearly 9,000 of them again. Like, it is nice to have a stockpile. We are still upgrading abilities, and we do need a lot of star coins for those. The main problem is just the freaking stars. The actual stones themselves. So we are getting close to the point where we are going to be outpacing it a little bit. So I gotta consider which abilities I actually want to upgrade first. I'll need to upgrade them all to at least have all the tiers open so I can do all the treasure roads, but... You know, I'm not gonna focus on ones I'm not actively gonna use too much. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the ring there. We're just gonna end. There are plenty of ways to get star coins anyway, and technically there are more now than there were in the base game because you still do get some star coins in the DLC levels. Even if you are focused more on the starry coins, the base coins are still in there, so you can still get some. So, you know, it's not like it's hard to get star coins or anything. It's not like New Super Mario Bros. Where they're in limited supply and they only exist like 3 in one point in the stage. It's like, okay. Like, these are just an active, separate thing. They turn the normal star chips you normally see in Kirby into a currency. And I suppose if there's any way to do that, this was more natural than just being like, here, we can actually use these for currency now. Like, it made sense for coins in Mario because they're already currency. Rings in Sonic, they're gold. They could obviously use the currency. So it's a whole thing. Isn't it kind of funny how we get the Gigant Sword challenge after the Midnight one, even though we get this first? Oh, that's also another thing about this ability that I don't really care for. The charge is actually more of a slam. You don't get your Spin Slash. That's really bugging me, actually. You do get more of a Spin Slash, maybe like, it's for your combo attack, I suppose, but like, I don't know. You're already moving kind of slow to begin with it. There's a limit to it. Not the biggest fan. I prefer Meta Knight Sword, honestly. And now we get the double mid-boss again! In case you're trying to copy this guy in particular, it makes sense to do it like this. Because they are more bulky and slow and all that, and they do the big swiping attacks! I don't care about my HP, I can just go, 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 go. Hit him. Oh! Dang it, Kirby. That probably cost me. That probably cost me the frickin' bonus. And not like it was matter too much, but yeah. If you're not playing in wild mode, you're not even getting star coins unless you do the extra challenge. But even then. Like, it's not much. You're getting like 10 for wild mode, which is nothing. And then for getting the target time, you get 50. And again, these don't really count as completion either. They're just kind of here. There we go. Much faster than last time. Do the silly German music mocking thing and go bang 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 bang. I guess you do still get star coins from the enemies, but like, maybe I shouldn't be complaining about it too much. Go away. There. Run, Kirby, run! I'm a little bit more used to this ability now, but I still think I prefer Meta Knight Sword. I prefer the faster swinging over the damage like this, because, you know, I still hit plenty hard, and because I hit faster, I still hit with high damage anyway. This one over here. Toy Hammer! Which, again, you'd think would be less powerful than the wooden one Kirby normally has, but no. Yeah, I hit that peg from underneath. That shouldn't have worked. But it did. Imagine if Whomp's Forge just like this. A very easy one. I don't really think it took too much advantage of the uniqueness of Toy Hammer, because Toy Hammer's thing is that you can kind of spam its ground attack a bit more, but you don't really need that. This level I remember, because if I remember correctly, this is the one that, yeah, I remembered cheesing a puzzle in this level. I believe it was this one anyway. I remember the buildings, so I think it was this one. That's pretty fun. There might be a challenge for not touching any of the poison, so I'm gonna make sure I don't touch anything. Doesn't mean they can't. Smack. Alright. Grab this. Yay! Ding! I do love that you still get capsules for early volumes in later levels. It means less grinding, less using your star coins at the freaking capsule machine. It's nice. Over here, it's a little secret area. I think I missed this on my first run. Because this is one of those cases where you get 2 Wild Eats from it, I think, because you get the one here. And I think there's another one. Like if you use your emotes to sit. Or something. There's something else around here. The nut? Pick the nut? No. Mess with the naughty? Ooh, I know what it is. Nope. Ow. You sleep! You use sleep here! Fall asleep. There we go. Quick, I want to get my cutter back. There we go. It gives you sleep there. It does naturally heal. I did notice that. So there's another game where they actually give you the passive healing effect on sleep. Meaning that sleep in this game is actually the ability scroll version from Sweet Squad. So, in a strange sort of way, sleep did get a 3rd tier. Usually you don't get the 1st tier in this game. That looks no different anyway. Alright, I can't beat that guy until I have the water balloon out. So, oh, nice. It's a joke, you see. It's a joke! So stupid. Get Needle here, but I don't think I want Needle. I think usually, if they do any sort of ability challenge, it's only 1 per level. We've already got our 1 for sleep. Yep. Get rid of you. Still not touching the poison. Keep getting rid of these guys, who, despite the fact that they are plants, are sitting in the poison perfectly fine. Don't ask me how that works. I could have sworn There's also some secret side path in this area? I could be wrong on that. I might be thinking of later on. This big guy. Here we go. Here we go. We have this. Little Waddle Dee. Number 2. Wanya. And then, oh, we got ourselves a little enemy area. Dome! Dome! Water in here. And then we go rolling, rolling, rolling. Probably should explore more of the area first, but oh well. It's what I get. Oh, I touched the poison! No! That challenge is void if it is a thing like I'm remembering, but I might not be remembering correctly! That was close. Okay, you can go back. You can go back. But do I want to? If I go back, I lose this guy and have to get him again. Probably not missing anything. Maybe I am, but I assume there is a challenge not touching into the poison. I've already messed that up. I think I need drill, unfortunately. I love my cutters, but I can't use them. Yeah. So there's things in the ground I gotta dig up. It's annoying. Oh, the poison still works in the ground. Come on. It's not seeping in the ground. That's weird. There's a drill thing there, but it's covered in poison, so I can't actually get to it. Whatever will I do? Super Mario Sunshine! If you get a Wild Leaf for getting 2 of them. Diggy diggy hole. There's no way out in case we want it. Which we obviously do, but you know, some people might want to stay in here for some reason. They're weird. Alright. Down here. Whee! Alright. Slowly cruising ahead. There we go. Lean. Got ourselves a little friend. Diligent digging in the secret room. Did they just run out of ideas for our mission and they decide, let's give you 2 here? Because it's not really a hint more than anything else. I guess it's a thing where it's like dig up every spot in there instead of just the stuff with the shards in it. I don't know. So this is funny. So normally you dig under here, you go up to that way. But I'm not doing it that way. I'm gonna take the drill back though, because I feel like I might need the step. Anyway, we're at the end here. Taking this water move. I remember doing this. Start flying late so you get your whole timer going. If you're lucky. Almost. You just barely make it across. I've done it before. Just trying to experiment. Using the drill for the extra height, just extra distance as well, also makes it easier, but then we just do this with the drill anyway. This also means you can get up here with Fire Kirby, especially Dragon Fire. But I should have the clip on standby. Filter. The original Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Somewhere in here. Here we go. And here we are. Here's me doing it with no ability. This was just me messing around, being like, what can I do without using copy abilities? And I just barely managed to puff out there. Raises the water. I also land up here. No drill required. Which is funny. I don't need your stupid drill. Yep. Got ourselves a friend. I think that's actually everything, so there wasn't one for the poison. Yeah, we're done here. Not a thing. I didn't need to do that, but I still did. Actually, there is stuff under here. Just to be still a little bit observant. All the poison? That's it? Okay. Alright. Well, it's gonna take a little bit, but we can make our way back. It's funny, you think drill would be better for traversing underground, but no, it's actually better for doing this. A little above everything. So, there you go. Yeah! I still want my cutter back, though. Alright. What do we got? Car. We got a car. We're tilting. Ring. Alright, all newbies. Hooray! We like the new stuff. Ooh, the mall. I remember the mall levels. We have Treasure Roads to do first. These are more important. In case I can get more things. Downgrade your drill, which you think would be an upgrade because we're going from a pencil to a natural freaking drill, but Kirby is weird. Kirby is weird. It's a maze. I don't remember the best route for this, unfortunately. Luckily, you don't have to backtrack too much. And the needle guys. Somewhat. Number 2. Didn't even notice the poison there because it blended with the ground. Alright. There's the way out. I hope I routed this well, because I don't want to do this again. I don't think I routed the best, but... I did a thing. Oh, I had to do it again. It's Pac-Man again. I don't want to have to keep using drill. I want my cutter back. Let's route this better then. This way, down right here, again. We're doing much better here. This is the route I should have been taking. That's what I get for being a fool. And done. Alright. Yeah. We still have another one. Oh boy, here we go. I remember not liking this one. Melt and glide, race to the cannon. This one I remember taking me a few tries. You can kind of see why. I didn't mean to glide! Ugh. That's why I hate this. So it wants you to glide across. But if you do, you lose a bit of your natural mobility. I remember doing more of the gliding than I did actually stopping and breathing fire normally though, so maybe it was just a skill issue on my part. I think it is just the one cannon though, so not too much. This one's on the ground then, but the game said no. It's also more of a freaking build up to your freaking glide. Bonk. I think that was still too slow. You see why I hate this challenge now? It is so freaking annoying getting the good time on this one. Alright, here we go again. Come on. It's like, long story short, if that timer starts dinging, it's over. Like this challenge at all. Shortcut this way? My range? Yes! I didn't know that was gonna be enough. Why aren't you melting it? God damn it. why I hate this challenge. It's like overall that was slower than the first run. Missed. Rip. I hated this one. I hated doing this one. Yeah. Buffered an input. I didn't do it the third time. Come on. Hurry up. If you hold the freaking block button in a cannon, it does speed up the thing. Go! I don't like this one. You wonder why I'm not super excited about Dragonfly, despite the fact it would be so cool. Alright. Mall. I don't remember all the missions for this one, but I see myself a better thing than a drill. Sword! I got my Meta Knight sword, which makes it automatically better than real. I didn't. Grab the coin, thank you. You just didn't want to cooperate there, Kirby. I'm gonna enjoy my sword as long as I can. I could theoretically use my max ultimatum to get it back whenever I want, but that's a waste. It's a waste and a half. So yeah, we're playing with weird perspective rules this time. We're flipping the camera. Hi, needle guy. I also like how when you're back in the office area, the music gets all muffled. Then you go back out, and there's the lively music again. I'm the time now. Oh my god, you put the mask on your head. Not over your face. I mean, it's just meant my head just stick out. It looks like a helmet. I love my little freaking helmet. So stupid. Just checking. There's none back here. If I remember correctly, they do end up being a little bit sneaky. Because the DLC is not the only thing in this game that remixes stages. These stages do come back again in the post-game. Oh right, this is the one where it had the "this hole is made for me" bit. Where does the cone go? That's right, it goes in the square hole. I freaking love that video so much, not because of the guy being like, it goes in the square hole, but more so the woman reacting to it being like, what? No! Like her entire viewpoint of reality just completely broke down. It's like, no, it's not how, no, you don't put it there. Hey Vix, I'm gonna move the task manager a little bit. Being on a laptop's a little annoying when you only have the one screen. Accidentally covering up the chat window. You see me? Ring. I don't think there's anything in here I can use it for. Could be wrong though. I am wrong. Never mind, I thought you could do with that sand and dirt. Clean is better than dirty. Super Mario Sunshine ad, I don't fully remember. There's a Pac-Man in the floor. Alright. Reward. And my friend. See how you doing, Vix? Alright, I still need to find... I need to find a vending machine. Ow! No! My sword! Not when I lose my sword. My sword! Not when I lose the sword beam. I lost the entire freaking ability. Got crushed. Ah! Oh, no! Let go of me! No! Bad. Bad giant mouth thing. Alright. Get you. Get this while we're here. Yay. One good thing about Vending Mouth is that it works kind of like the fridge ability in Kirby 64. To where the food you spit out can also heal you. It's much easier to heal with Vending Mouth because the food sticks around for more than half a second, but, you know. Also, anytime you pick up a can while you're in Vending Mouth, it does refill that stock of ammo. So you do actually get the can back. It's literally infinite healing. Just keep them out than last time. What? What happened to your teeth? Was it like a dentist thing to get teeth pulled, or did you have an accident of some sort and you broke them? What happened? Oh, wisdom teeth, okay. It was a dentist thing. I was fearing that you got your face smashed in or something. I keep forgetting that wisdom teeth being removed is a common occurrence for people. Considering the fact it's never happened for me. My wisdom teeth have been okay. I have one that's kind of coming in, but it's not so much like hurting as much as like a mild annoyance sometimes. It's like it's coming enough to leave like a little hole where it's trying to push out. It's like sometimes food gets stuck in there, but like that's just teeth in general. Like I've never had to get surgery to get them removed or anything. They don't really bug me. Sometimes if like like a chip or something like pokes the gum in that area, it's a little irritated, but like again, that's just how it is. I got another hammer! I think that's all in here. But yeah. I have had to get a couple cavities filled, but, you know. No major surgeries or anything. I do have a weird extra tooth. Apparently it's a genetic thing, because my dad also had that, apparently. You go away, please. And, so, I forget the actual name of the tooth, but I don't know if it's like an incisor or something, but I have a tooth kind of on the right side that, an extra one that kind of came in weird. And as a result, I have a little tooth kind of going over the side of, I guess on my front teeth, so it's a little bit off center. Braces and such ain't fixing this. But because this came in the way it did, one of my teeth was pushed forward a bit, and then I have a canine that's been pushed noticeably further back. It is very strange, but apparently, like I said, my dad had something like that, and I just find it neat. It's a pain in the ass to clean, though, because flossing, it's freaking awkward, but yeah. It's fine. It'll probably just fall out or something on its own. I wouldn't be surprised. It is kind of an awkward arrangement in my mouth. But I thought it was just like a leftover baby tooth or something for a while, but like, Dennis is like, no, you just have an extra tooth. You just had one, I guess. He's like, okay. Teeth are weird. No, I have heard, I've seen freaking repost of an article at some point where it's like, the researchers have found, like, you can use, like, they're trying to do something where they can regenerate teeth. And, like, it's really cool, and I know for a fact that we're never gonna be able to actually use it here, because every good thing that can potentially be a good thing for our bodies, help us in the medical fields, either it's gonna be a thing that's locked behind extreme cost because America's freaking stupid with providing healthcare, or it's just not gonna be allowed to be a thing. It's gonna be banned in every country, or we're just never gonna see it again. It's just like, okay. We're not allowed to have nice things. I did also see that apparently your wisdom teeth have, like, stem cells in them. We're doing some sort of, like, research about that, see if they could actually use that to any advantage or anything, but, like, I don't know. I don't know why wisdom teeth try to come in at awkward angles a lot of the time. It's strange. But then again, I also have a mouth that's just kind of fucked up to begin with, given the extra tooth. So I don't know. I guess in a way I have a weird honorary wisdom tooth. Go through everything in mouthful mode. I missed a thing. Well, guess I'm coming back here. Guess I'm coming back. Hey! Oh my gosh, it wants me to beat Blancs with Cutter. I should have just been doing that, but I was using Mennonite Sword, so... I should have just gone with my normal instinct to be like, use the best ability in the game. Just do that, and then you win. No, I just wanted to keep using Mennonite Sword. I was going to say... back in grade school, I actually had one of my baby teeth shatter on me. Like, it kind of just broke apart, which was weird. So, I was eating popcorn. A nice snack that I do enjoy, even though the little bits of kernel sometimes get stuck between my teeth, and it's really freaking annoying to get them out. But, I hear, like... I assume that was the case the one time. And I'm able to get the little chunk out after a little bit of finagling. But I notice it's not brown, it's white. And I'm like, that's weird. I moved my tongue around where that little bit was, and I noticed that my tooth kind of broke. I think it was just, I bit down on a kernel too hard or something. And it broke a tooth. We go to the dentist for it, and it's like, it's fine. We can either remove it or it'll just come out on its own. And we went for the more natural, let it come out on its own option. And it broke apart into a couple more pieces when it eventually did come out. So that was an interesting thing to go through. And the Tooth Fairy was really nice about it too, because she gave me the full reward every single chunk that came out. It was definitely a weird experience. And this is before the freaking other tooth came in and fucked up the freaking top set of teeth. So, like, I guess it was just an omen for how my teeth were just gonna be. Meanwhile, Kirby doesn't have to worry about that. He goes to this weird dentist thing, and it tries to check for teeth, and it has a freaking panic attack. Like, no teeth! Where are the teeth? No, no, I like talking about the Kirby anime, despite the fact that the poor amount of re-releases makes me mad. Wisdom teeth are supposed to come in after the adult teeth fall out. But last time our adult teeth there's no hygiene, they aren't able to come in they're supposed to. So like they're kind of part of a third set or something? That's weird. That's really weird. Huh. Imagine if we were like sharks. We just kept growing new sets of teeth forever. I don't know whether that would be really nice or really freaky. It's like, you know, the word, it's like a healable thing. It's like, oh, you break a tooth, oh, you have a cavity, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna get a new set in like a couple of years. It's all good. But like, then you have to think about the fact that there's a shit ton of teeth now. It's like, what are you supposed to do with all this? And granted, I'm pretty sure that'd be great for the freaking dental industry, I suppose, because, you know, I suppose they do a lot more polishings. They keep polishing all the new teeth that come in. Depending on how fast they come in, it wouldn't be like super fast or anything. I say a couple of years, man. You know, they probably do more like X-rays to see if teeth are coming in fine. And then you have weird scenarios like me where I already have extra teeth, so if I kept getting new sets, would I just keep getting the extra teeth? How utterly messed up would my freaking teeth be if they just kept growing back and I kept getting new ones? These are the kind of stupid things I think about sometimes. Can I please get out? Thank you. My brain goes very strange places, if you haven't noticed. It's a little bit stupid. It's a little bit stupid, but, you know, whatever. That's just me. That's just me being a goof. I have a bit of a wild imagination, and I can't really do shit with it. And instead, I just look absolutely insane to people sometimes. And that's why I'm a good ideas man, but not so much in terms of actually doing anything with them. Because like, what kind of thing would I be able to do with the idea of people regrowing teeth like they're sharks and the possible effects on society? Like, what would be the use of that brain power? Like, why? It's dumb. Have some candy! Rot your teeth, you're gonna get new ones in a couple years. This fantasy's freaking weird. I'd be a crazy fiction writer, maybe. I could do something with that, I suppose. I have messed around with writing stuff before. Not too often, but it may please you to know that I once did write fanfiction. Nothing I ever posted online, I don't think. But I think I've mentioned this maybe once before, but I basically kind of made my own version of the Super Mario Adventures comic, in a way, because I remember just blatantly ripping off the Ghost House chapter. But it was about this one Toad who just felt super unimportant, so he just freaking runs off, and the Mario Bros have to find him. And I remember just in my free time, they let me in Special Ed, just type out that whole story in Microsoft Word and it'll bring Windows 2000 computer. It bring random images from online to be the little chapter headers. It was so stupid. It was so stupid. It was something I just cobbled together like one summer, and it's just something I did. So, yeah. I don't. In case you're wondering, no, I do not have that file still of the typed up version, and the notebook I had the original story in is probably long gone, and I never want to see it again. I never want to see it again because even just witnessing that would make me cringe. I never want to think about it again. Go up this way. Could they use as commentary of some sort, the whole teeth thing? I don't know. It'd be very strange commentary. I don't know what would be commentary about. I'm not thinking too hard about this, I just come up with stupid shit. Is there anything over there? I can't carry the light bulb over there, so... It's all stupid. I will take the light bulb back now, please. Alright. This way for a thing. I don't know why there's a solar-powered thing back here, but... Sure. I love the cute little sounds the Waddle Dees make. That's something I've only started doing somewhat recently. Pretty sure they were mainly silent before. Not just because of console limitations, but like they kept that going throughout like the entirety of the 3DS, I think. Could be wrong, I could just be misremembering. I haven't played the 3DS games in a while because my 3DS went kaput years ago. So, you know. I was so close to full clearing Planet Robobot, but my battery was kind of shot before I could. Furthest I got was like right at the very end, the final phase, the very final fight. I tried to use Stone and Cheese the thing, and I still got hit and died because the shockwave attack goes through Stone. And I never was able to get there again. One time I got close, and then the battery gave out, despite the fact it said it was at 3/4 because the battery was freaking old. And that was just kind of it. Like a year later, the 3DS just kind of freaked out, and I just assumed it died then. Like it was a pretty nasty crash because it completely like broke the like not physically broke the display, but like. Imagine, if you will, what would happen if, like, your RAM would suddenly get yanked out of your computer and everything just kind of freaks out. It kind of looked like that. So, I assume it's just dead. There's also a weird incident I had with the charger where I tried to put it into a plug at a local park. And the way local parks have their freaking outlets laid out, if they have any, is that they have the little covers on them so rain can't get in them. But as a result, it couldn't really fit too well into the port. So I plug it in as well as I thought I could do it, but then the metal like blocker, little cover, slams down. It kind of pushes the AC adapter out of the slot enough, and then the metal from the AC adapter hits the metal of the cover And we all know what happened next. Big burst of electricity, and the AC adapter itself got a little singed. It still works. I was scared to try, but it still works. It was just a little burnt, is all. I wonder if that might have something to do with it, but I think that whole issue was like a year or so prior. So, I don't think it's related to the battery or the weird issue from that, so. You know, it was just a comedy of errors, I guess. I guess you could put it that way. I don't know. Kind of had a concept of a comic with the whole idea was taking almost all Sonic instances to make a cohesive story. Well, good luck with that. If Sega can't do it, I don't think we're gonna be able to. And Sega can't even keep it straight now. So, yeah. Honestly, they really never that good with it. It's just really come to a head now. I was greedy, and I thought that was also an extra path, and I was stupid. No. Go, Kirby. This way. Ring. Is your friend? Yeah. I do have an image that I made like last year because I was one of those times where I was bored, just looking through like Sonic wikis and such, and I was like, what is the order you get the Chaos Emeralds in the most? And like, what can I definitively say is the first Chaos Emerald? So I made a chart of every single Chaos Emerald across every single Sonic game. I think I missed a poster. Whoops. I flubbed this up really badly. But I made a little image where it had every single Chaos Emerald across the entire franchise, to my knowledge, in the order you get them, and color corrected to be based off each game, because the games could not get the Chaos Emeralds, like, consistent. Pleasure defined by cactus triplets. Okay. But that was like an interesting little, like, thought experiment. And I also included stuff like Sonic Drift, where the Chaos Emerald's really only, like, a reference to like, what Grand Prix you're doing. You don't actually get the Chaos Emeralds in those games. With that being said, I should probably update to include Crossworlds, because the Chaos Emeralds are also part of the Grand Prix emblems in that as well. But I don't know. That might be something I just cobble together once I'm done with stream tonight, if I remember anyway. I've shared the image in a few Discord servers, and I remember people going crazy about the Sonic Spinball one, because there are so many Chaos Emeralds in that game, and they're all blue. It's right near the top of the list. That's the one that sticks out to everyone. I even took into account stuff like Sonic Adventure, where like the order the characters get the Chaos Emeralds in. I put the yellow emerald first because that's the one that Big has at the start that Froggy eats. Like little details like that, I even acknowledged in them. Like if there was a Sonic game that had Chaos Emeralds in it, and it was documented that like the emeralds and the order and the colors and everything, I marked it. Like I even include Sonic Dig. Freaking edutainment Sonic game with all that spelling and shit. It's a freaking garbage video game, but I did include it. There's like 3 emeralds in that game, and one of them's the Master Emerald. But it looks like a Chaos Emerald. It's so stupid. Honestly, if you want to learn more about the fascinating thing that is the Dig Sonic game, check out Char5's Everything Wrong with Sonic Edutainment video. Because he does the like CinemaSins type videos with a lot of games. A lot of Sonic, actually. Those are the ones I watch mainly. That's how he shows up in my recommended a lot of the time. He's a little salty about that being the case, but, you know. But, he did like a whole video dedicated solely to Sonic Edutainment games all at once. And, he ended off with the Dig one. And it is something to behold. Especially with the way he had to record the thing, because, it was not pretty. And it makes me really concerned for how Rick's gonna do that on the D-pad. Because he's also doing a thing where he's playing through every single Sonic game. And once he's done with Crossworlds, because it is the newer stuff as they come out, roughly. Once he's done with Crossworlds, he's gonna go into... I want to say he's gonna do a little bit on Dream Team. And then it's gonna be Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, and then right into Dig. So, whenever that's all caught up, like, we probably have like a solid year before he gets to that point. I hope he finds a way to record that. Because, like, it's not like Sonic X on Leapster, where you can just plug it into a TV and just record it from that. No, you can't do that. There's no easy output. And, he prefers to play the games via official means, if he can. Like, he has resorted to emulation in the past, but Dig emulation's not exactly a big thing at the moment. So, he kind of has to do the original, and it's not gonna be easy. So, good luck, Rick. I know you're not watching this, but good luck. Conceptualizing things out there. You see a lot of cases of really easy changes. Yeah. There are a few retcons that could be done that would fix some things, but... You know. It's sick. So remember, like, Unleash the Gen's probably easier into the changes. I mean, it's not like as much you really need to change about Generations, because there's, like, nothing there. The rewrite that Ian Flynn did didn't even fix that. Like, everything in that range probably should be fine. Not like there's that much there, anyway. I am a little concerned, because I still haven't found that wanted poster. Did I go past it? Oh, there you are! There you are, I did go past you! Ah! Alright. Now... Treasure hunting by cactus. I think it's at the end. I think I just ran by without even thinking if I didn't realize it was there. There's not anything over here, I can assure you. I think it's after the gliding section, so... I'm gonna swim. But yeah, Char5 and the D-pad. Highly recommend. Good shit. Just taking it somewhat easy here. Also, I got a freaking bunch of star coins. So I think I had around like the high 8,000 when I started streaming today. We've gotten up to nearly 11K again. There we go. Because we have this in here. Cactus triplets, though. I was somewhere around here. Camera's a little weird. Ice. I thought it was around the end of the level. There are cacti, but not triplets. Oh, triplets. Right here. Gotta pay attention. There we go. It's not much, but you do get a wildly out of it. There we go. Yeah! There we go. That's 100%. A warp star. A cannon. I think that's most of Volume 1 done. I think we're only missing a couple at this point besides minigame stuff. Because you still do get more figures from completing minigames. And I still want to do the fishing one today. I still want to. Oh, we are way further off than I thought. Yeah, these down here are all minigame ones. We already have one of them. That's the little guy. Look at him. Kirby, you narcissist. Alright, yep. Do not go to Wall Town. We are doing a boss. Silly Dello! Alright, now I'm trying to remember. There's always an ability challenge here. What ability was it that it wanted me to use? The main but I'll take it. We have Needle, we have Bomb, we have Hammer. It's obviously not going to be Cutter, even though it would help me with the speedrun aspect of it. I'm gonna try Hammer. Actually, no. Hammer was a deity thing recently, so Needle. I'm gonna go Needle on this one. Because Needle rolls around instead of Sladello, so I think it would be a nice little contrast. just drink all these Wonder Toasters. Get Kirby! Get Kirby! Why do you get all those with the Ranger? You don't get anything for it, but I bet you could. You could hit him. It's our friend! Except not really. It's a trap! The fact he has road signs stuck to his shell. Hello! I love this guy. One of the challenges I know for a fact is don't get caught in the cage. There, I got the decoys. Give me the Kirby's. Let's stay away from them. No, no. You have other attacks. Why aren't you using them? There you go. Phase 1. Whee! Needle's actually not that bad here. I think I'd still prefer to use Cutter, but this is actually working pretty well. I'm not even using the upgraded version of Needle we got earlier today, which is a crystal. I think gives you a crystal trail behind you instead of visible particles like this. It's like you lay little spike traps everywhere, basically. We can ice against him here. He's also running into the little bits I spew out, so he's still taking damage that way. There we go. Phase 3. I forgot about this. I forgot about this part. He has a freaking dance partner. Is this my girlfriend? Is it pretty? I also made a ton of them. Oh, my needle. So dumb. You'll love me forever. Even after I throw her into a wall to stop you, Kirby. So stupid. I love this fight so much. Oh god! There we go! Actually grabbing the star shots makes it faster. I don't know why I wasn't doing that. Alright, now I can grab this. Blizzard Ice! I thought I was gonna get Ranger here at some point, but I guess not. When I was looking, I was including Shadow and Unleashed. And given the relationship with Chip, the contrast with Sonic, so also knowing a better lead up to Shadow Gens. Also, Chip disappears that lead to an interaction with Sonic and Shadow that completely lead the Black Knight, and Sonic's choices there. Okay. Oh, it was Hammer! God damn it! So, wait, wasn't there one for not getting caught? Or do I have to get caught and break out? Wow, I bungled this hard. Hold up. We can try again. Colors would likely be more based off of Colors DS, with other characters also being there. You know, Colors DS is just a better game. More rep of that would be nice in general. This will work well in emotional deprived prior to adaptation. Okay, yep. Makes sense. Read fast, go, and Volume 3! Now we can upgrade things. Drill can be evolved. Hammer can be evolved. I think actually we'll upgrade that now. Ice can be evolved. And Needle can be evolved. We're getting so many abilities all at once here, you can definitely see why I feel like we get outpaced a little bit with the treasure reds. Here's the blueprints. I'm gonna need a hammer. I should have went with my gut and just went with hammer, but no. We did a hammer thing with DDD. I didn't think we didn't do it again. Meh. So stupid. So stupid. Alright, well. Twin drill. Ta-da! Yay! Drill is now fully upgraded, and now I have 2 of them. I think I'm also a little bit faster. And I have this. I don't know where the hell this blade came from, but it's there. It's neat. Here's Crystal Needle. And we're gonna be 1 short, so I have to leave an ability behind. So I guess I'm leaving Ice behind. I don't really use Ice that much anyway, so fair enough. the only game I don't really know what to do with is Lost World. Just ignore it. No Zeddy. Look at this. Little crystal trail. We also spew out crystals in front of us. And then, because I want to use it against Silidillo, the Wild Hammer. We lose a lot of rapid fire, but it does a lot of damage. Again, a potential side grade, but I think that power increase makes it generally better. There's a reason they let you, pick and choose. I think this is a nothing story. And it does. Funny writing, but like no story. Like one swing, and then you have to swing again like this immediately. You don't get the full combo effect. But sure, it works fine, even if it's kind of slow. But again, it's a lot of power, so it's still worth it. Don't get much air movement either, but again, it's such a big power increase, and honestly, it doesn't really matter. Kirby needs to get his health back. Yay. And away we go. We got some work to do. We've unlocked the next area. Well, we're not doing that today. That's gonna be next week. Midgar Forbidden Lands! This is the sun. It's so funny. I love it so much. Today our DLC levels have opened up, and we're not doing those yet either. We're going back to Silidillo. So we have to use Hammer. I gotta take no damage. The thing is I'm gonna have to reach it anyway, so I might as well just do it the way I want to. Where I use Hammer to beat him, and then I think you have to get caught once, which does deal damage. And then you gotta break free. I thought it was just don't get caught at all, but no, I guess you are allowed to get caught, and you kind of have to. I'm not sure what else the challenge would be. Maybe there isn't a challenge for it, and I'm just gaslighting myself, and it's just speedrun and don't get hit, but whatever. Whatever. Could have sworn there was a thing where you don't want to get caught by him, but maybe not. What? Catch me! Don't break out. No? I guess not. Well, let's do Hammer and speedrun, and then I just bring out Cutter and destroy him. It still hit! It still hit for the full damage even though the swing was over! Holy shit. He got his girlfriend again. Just made with random trash. So stupid. Ah, something in the swing in there. Ah, I'm being too reckless. No. Hang on. I'm using the tomato. I'm using it. I got a hit in there. Just hit him a lot. There we go. Beat him with Hammer. I don't know if that was fast enough. And I still gotta do damageless. Which if I can just stay away from using Cutter, it shouldn't be that bad, so... Hammer. Did I get the speedrun one? I did! Okay. Now it's just damageless, I think. I'm going back and getting Cutter, because I can't get that here. I'm just gonna go get Cutter. Yep. So I guess the cage wasn't important. I guess I still have to dodge him entirely because you still take a hit whenever you're caught by the cage, but... It's not like it's super important on its own. Alright. Weldy Town. We're picking up Cutter. I kind of want to pick up a Max and Tomato for the road later, but... It's the first time I think I've actually used one this whole time, so... Don't really need them. Oh, wrong button. You have to actually hold... Do this! Take it! There. If anything. I have no need to. But I can use this. While these item shop, you have great power boosts. You use one at a time, you can double up. I'm with you. 200 seconds is actually kind of a lot. I think I'm gonna do one of each. You have to use it first here, and like I said, it does pause the timer. It only gets used properly when you're actually on the stage. I have a speed boost. So I want this over with, and the faster I beat the boss, the less it's actually gonna hit me. I think I'm gonna take... I'm gonna take another one. I don't think I'm not gonna use it right away because I don't want to waste it. But, you know, I'll use it later. Look at this, I'm already moving a lot faster, as you can tell. You look at the one boost, use extended duration for up to 999 seconds. So, you can't stack them to level it up or anything. That's fine. I'm trying to be back to basics on my animals story, and it's not even team up story, which is the 6. Each of those getting together causes several issues. Alright, here we go. Let's do our damageless run. This gets us back in the battle faster, just having the speed boost, which is the main reason why I wanted to do it. Plus it was easier dodging, and I can manipulate the cutters a little bit better. And I'm gonna do more damage. So I win. Buddy. Good start already. Yep. Getting used to the dodge roll again. AC already. Look at this. So quick. So quick already. This. Goodbye. Not even 100 seconds. Like, these boosts are actually pretty good, but you can actually get attack and speed a lot easier. and actually buying them here. Trust. No damage. Alright. The Sonic and Eggman team up in an environmentalism story makes no sense, because Eggman's usually the force behind destroying the environment, so why would they team up for that? Why would they team up one way or the other? Kinda weird. Kinda weird. That's all the Waddle Dees here. Hooray! What's the DLC levels? We're running a little behind, so the stream might go a little bit long again today, but that's fine. I'll save the treasure roads for later. I think I'll start next stream with them. Normally I would just do them to get them done, but I want to do the fishing thing, and I can't really do the fishing thing if we do all the treasure road stuff, because we're going to be here for an extra half hour after that anyway. Give me you. You're a big guy, but... Yeah, I went too far. Thing. Uh-oh, come on. Friend! Get the friend! Friend! Yay! Alright. Second lantern. I didn't pass him earlier. I should probably go back and check. He's paying the most attention. Yeah, I'll grab the coins though. Perks of having speed boost that you do move around a little bit faster, so it's easier to backtrack. I missed one back here. No. Okay. That's all fine. Alright. So lantern over there, I need to get that one. Vending mouse. I was going to use here, but I'm not gonna. We'll light the lantern first. I think it's more important. There we go. Like this. Alright. Looking around over this way. The more you think about Lost World, the less it makes sense. At the same time, who cares? No one freaking wants to set around, so if you're gonna do a rewrite of the story, just remove them. Lost World didn't happen. It also kind of fucks up colors, so no. No. Why am I sucking at this? Hello, friend. Gotcha! Yeah! That's number 3! This was a short one! It's mostly a sandbox. Whoop! That's a lot of bonuses. Here's one of those ones. Well... I see this. There's one more lantern. There's a guy I missed somewhere. I think it has something to do with the vending machine I left behind. So I should probably just go back and do that now. They'll probably find the last lantern on the way. There we go. Found it. Little lanterns. I actually want to get the spring back. Give me a second here. I want this spring. Oh. Good. Definitely wants me to use spring a lot, clearly. I'll use the vending mouth a little bit. Also wants me to go over here, and this gives me, like, up. I don't need a ground pound to get the extra jump, but it makes me feel a little better. There's number 2. Ow. I think now I can do the vending mouth thing, no issue. No. There you go. Probably could just fly over there and just ditch the vending machine, but why not? Oh, there's a gate in the way. Never mind, I have to do this. They thought about that. they thought about that. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, I think it's everything here, so I guess now I go to the Warp Star. A lot of stuff here already, which is an interesting sign. There's 1 star left. I'm going the wrong way. I'll get short up. Can't. Alright. Ow! Not quite high enough. Dang it, Kirby. Ow! Come on! Alright, so boss time incoming, and... Ooh, better off fire, actually. Crystal Wild Edge. To get the needle stuff, but give me a sword. Alright. A little bit of a sword puzzle. So I gotta do this very carefully. So I can't cut this one because it would crush that over there. I need this up to reach this, so I gotta do this one first. Just use my height to get this one. Then I cut this one to grab you. Then I cut you to get this. There we go. I didn't realize that I was still moving. I was just holding right to move, and it just walked into a wall. Volume 3. I'm gonna have to grind, aren't I? There's a sled race? No way. No way, dude. Yeah. The mask is up there as a little emblem. Here we go! This is the stupidest thing, but I love it. The big flowers definitely shortcut tracks. Whoa! In, Kirby! What's one of those boxes shaped like the word HAL? Is this technically a HAL room? That's hilarious. Ow! Fuck! Oh, no! Oh. I have to do the race again anyway, but who cares? Oh, I botched this. Shit! There's so much I'm missing! I'm missing so much! Oh, I got third! I got third prize! Wah! This is probably why the level's so short. If they have us bringing other characters and Eggmans, there'd be some along the lines of a found family versus non-functional family dynamic. That point is made a new story. Exactly. So just don't. No Lost World. It's gone. Everyone would be better for it. You. Boxes. Here. No. I want to see if there's a thing up here for doing this. Besides the shortcut. I wonder if there's a mission for defeating all the enemies here. If that's the case, then that's gonna be a bit iffy, huh? Oh, there is! Fuck! I can still spin. I can still spin. That's hilarious. I know it's not gonna matter, but I'm still gonna grab this anyway just to feel better. So I gotta defeat everything and also get first, which means I gotta just do it all in one go. Good luck to me. Here we go! Good thing I actually really like this ability. I don't know if it's my favorite over the gear, though. So I love spring as well. All threes are really good. Mystic Pie. Well, this is practice. But ace the rest of it too, just watch. Yeah. God damn it. I missed the one guy. The timer's lenient though. The timer's lenient. Yeah, it does reset it, so I gotta do it again. Grab these for slight satisfaction, even though it doesn't matter. You know what this little bit reminds me of? Battle for Bikini Bottom. Like, seriously. This is just one of the freaking tongue sliding levels. What I'm saying is Wanye would love this. Alright. Go. Get you. You. Both of you. Power room. Hit you this time. Jump. Spin. Platform. Up. Here. Oof. Get hurt. Good friends. The perfect run, baby! That was clean. Holy shit, that felt really satisfying to pull off. Let's go. Alright. There's probably another one for doing it at a certain time, so I probably could do it faster. It's a little annoying, but I think I was doing okay. And there's the end. There is a mission. There's a mission I missed. But it's gotta be in between, so I think it's beat the boss with a certain power. So I should have picked something else. Dang it. Well, we can speedrun this, it's fine. Who cares? Yeah! Yippee! Is it? Clear the timed platforming sequence on the top of the ship on your first try. That was not what I was expecting. Oh, this is Volume 2 still. I thought it was Volume 3. I thought Volume 2 was in from Kel. But I got the cool combo. They named him here? Come on. Come on! Well, spoilers. This is what the full thing looks like. As if you couldn't guess. I'm pretty sure we've already seen it at this point, but like, come on. Oh, my friends. We're not done yet. Alright. Alright, let's get the one thing. My guy will do it really well. Which is something I'm struggling with, apparently. Alright, so I need to get the spring. Which I think is nearby-ish. There it is. I need you. Suck it up, thank you. You go up here. Or I don't. I found a different thing by accident. Well, I'll take this. This is nice. What I need is this. I need to beat this one on my first go. I cannot mess this up at all. There we go. Much better. Unfortunately, the spring can't come with me with the Warp Star. Wish it could, but makes sense why they wouldn't. Also, don't have to worry about using a certain ability here, so I can just mow him down. Just mow him down and be done with it. Ow. There we go. Not the cleanest in the world, but I'll take it. And these guys also count! You have to beat the needle guys too. It makes sense, but I saw more stage houses than anything else. I was not expecting them to actually count. Whatever. Here we go again. Whee! Alright. I really like this part. I really do. Even having to play it multiple times and being like, oh, I missed the one thing and feeling kind of damn about it, I still find it really fun. Like, it's designed really well. They did a good job with this. I think I did it faster that time too, but like I saw it half second. Dang! I'm improving. I suppose I could time trial this in the future. Alright. Well, I suppose that's it for this level. Now here's the thing. I would love to do the second stage, but we're already over 2 hours. So I think I'm gonna save it for next week. Unfortunately. I got repeats both times here too, damn. But yeah, I think I want to do a little bit more of the gotcha capsule stuff. And then I want to do some fishing. Because that minigame's not going to take too long, I don't think. And away we go. We are now officially slower than 1 world per stream pace. It would have happened sooner, but we extended the stream extra time because of the 4th, so. Alright. Actually, no, I'm going to hold off. I'm just going to hold off on drawing because if we look at this, there are 3 volumes. There's totally room for 3. As you can see, in Volume 2 specifically, there's extra stuff we gotta do. Volume 1 we're actually good on. I guess, you know what, we'll do Volume 1. There are ones that are exclusive to this, and I don't know what they are. This would also at least let us save a little bit of time if we do get new ones here. I don't know. It's the only use for story coins, I might as well use them. I got a box! I got a freaking box out of it. Nice. Coral. I don't think you're guaranteed new ones. I got 3 new ones from that though, so you know what? That's fine. That's a win. But the real thing, I mentioned ditch my ability. Nope. I'm gonna ditch my. Nope. I'm gonna ditch my ability. That's my button. Because I don't know if it would. I don't know if it'd be ruined by the Meta Knight thing. When a fish bites, button icons will appear. Press the correct button as fast as you can. Don't let him get away. If you catch several fish in a row, you'll eventually snag a big one. Press the buttons quickly and try for a high score. Every good game has fishing. Of course, the first one is an easy little baby one. And you do get star coins out of it, so you can farm by doing this if you want. It's not as crazy farming as something like fishing with Big in Frontiers, but it is still something. It also does keep track of your records over there on the signpost, but once you get the big reward, you're not getting anything better than that. Each time we're getting a little better, and bigger fish means bigger coins. It's so cute. box acquired. Look at that chonker! That chonk! Here we go. You're just gonna remind us of something really funny. Alright. I'm gonna keep doing this. Thinking about both Sonic Frontiers and also Wanye's fish bot. Did I get it? No. That's still just a big one. It's not a major reward yet. Shouldn't take too long to get the big reward. And yes, there is a multiplayer with this. You can play with 2 players. And you're both trying to compete so you can get the bigger fish. It's a cute little mini game. It's a cute little bonus. Oh, the buttons are still there. Oh. Oh. I got it! Look at this thing! I think I still have a screenshot of my original. I want to see if this is bigger than that. But look at that! 500 star coins and a free exclusive capsule. I love this. This is adorable. You can keep fishing if you want. You can get more star coins out of it, but you're never getting anything better than that big fish. That also means we unlock some new potential capsules for EX Volume 2. Yeah, just kind of a little fun thing you can do. And I guess I can take this back because it's still here. Look. Look at that! Look at that! It's adorable. It's so adorable. Let me actually check my screenshots here. Persona 4 Revival is a remake set to release next year. However, it's being advertised like it comes out this week. Well, that sure is funny. That's plus. We want the original. They don't bundle them together, which is annoying. Forgotten Land. Should have my absolute chonker in here somewhere, right? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, my original file is bigger. Oh well. I got luckier in my original save from, oh god, 2022. Oh my god, it's been so long. It's been so long. Ah! What do you mean it's been 4 years? But yeah, not quite as lucky with the big catch this time, but still pretty good. Still pretty dang good. I don't think you can get a second one. If you can get a second one, it's news to me. I've never gotten it. But to be fair, I haven't really done much fishing in this. It's a cute little thing, but I don't really farm star coins using it, so who cares? We'll check. Does this just open up the thing, or... I think it's the bling blubber. Isn't that what I just got? Is there another one? Small wealth, my part. How much does this cost? $250, okay. That's gonna be $300. Did I not get the bling blipper? Is that not what this is? Is there more to fishing? Is there more to fish? Did they add more to fishing in the DLC? I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that. There could be more. I don't know. I can't say I know the official name of that big golden one, but I thought that was going to be the bling one. I thought we already got what we wanted. Is there more to this? Is there a second perfect tier now with the DLC? Or has there always been an extra thing and no one's talked about it? I just want to keep trying this. They do some normal trailer, multiple character overview trailers, a game overview, and then been making Twitter posts like every other day. Huh. I have heard some discourse about it. Maybe because people are saying that they're changing the script to fit with the modern times with one of the characters, and that's gonna go well for sure. We love when scripts get rewritten for modern times. That surely won't age poorly at all. Script rewrites have always gone well and totally aren't a terrible thing. You can't just leave things alone. Oh, we got a big thing! We got a second round, what? Oh, it was too slow! Fuck! Well, that means the streak resets, I gotta start over again, but shit! There is another round! What the hell? I thought it was just the one. Can you catch multiple? Dang. At least you know what it looks like when you fail, but he just flies off of the dang seat. Just, ah! And the question is, where the heck would the fish even go? Because this is a tiny-ass pond. So, like, where would it drag Kirby to? Just the depths? How deep is this pond? There's so many fish in here! Stream's going on way too long, so I'm just invested in fishing now. I've played so many games that have fishing stuff in it. Because Sonic Frontiers has it, Mario Luigi Brothership has it, this has it. Holy shit, there's a lot of fishing. It's all more fun than actually doing it for real, as someone who's actually gone fishing, and was mostly bored by the experience. Got it! Then the golden one, you can catch multiple! I thought you could only catch the one! Well, with that being the case, I think this is the definitive way to farm star coins then! Jesus! Yeah, if you want to farm for star coins, just go fishing, apparently. Holy shit, I thought the golden was a one-off. But I guess it's not. I don't know what the heck a bling blipper is, because it's not this. It's not the gold one, apparently. Because the character question was actually homophobic or something in the original? And we're just not allowed to have characters like that anymore? I keep getting bigger fish, so it is worth it. Is this the only tier of fish? Why is it still giving me the thing with the when you get the bling blipper? I thought I got it, and then it still gave me the question marks as if I didn't. It gave me the hint, as if I didn't do it already. I'm really confused. Is there another tier? Wrong button. I fat fingered. I got a can. I think I got what I wanted though. I got I got the big fish. I would assume this is a bling blipper because it's a big golden fish. Maybe it doesn't properly update the flag until after I leave? If I leave and come back, will it update that and be like, yeah, I can do a thing now? Or will it be like, no, you're still not... Will it still give me the hint? They're intended to start homophobic, whether they're gay and be a romantic character, and then figuring out they're gay cuts, they're just homophobic. Then just add in the cut part, I guess? Have it be like a whole arc? Have it be a thing where it's him not wanting to accept his sexuality? Like, that's a positive way of doing it, I guess. Him overcoming that. The way I hear it, they're just actually just removing that entire part. What the heck? Is it just gonna keep giving us hint until I actually get the thing, or... I should... That big fish should be the bling blipper, right? The giant golden fish? Huh. Only Volume 1 stuff here. Earn this figure. Oh, Wise World Deck. I talked to him a lot. And their present codes, which luckily is enough in the game itself, so don't worry about events. I gotta buy some of the Wildly Cafe. I gotta do a Total Kirby at some point. I just gotta buy shit, really. Okay. Well, let's just talk to you in stream here. Would you like to do the latest from around the world? Yes. Blueprint for new cutter is hiding the first half of Searching the Oasis. I missed a blueprint. Well, I thought I was doing well with those, but I missed one. The first half of Searching the Oasis was popular. Well, no shit, the Maximum Domain is the most popular item. It gets so cheap, and it's a full heal, of course. Sorry, he saved 88 stars. Combined total so far is 33 million. Yes. Solo record for Meta Knight Cup and WoW without any power-up items or amiibo was... What? What? 7 seconds with something I haven't used yet? What? What the fuck? I think we have a cheater on our hands. It's a Carmouth Cake. For Pop Flyers, you've helped 239 bloom during your adventure. The combined total is 1 billion. More. Today's top trend is the Meta Knight story. It's the most popular ability in the world. I can see why. Physical record for flash fishing is 11,406 grams. Wasn't my record today in like the mid 10K? Jeez. Number of star coins collected so far is 5,717. I'm getting a lot more. The collected total so far is 3 billion. There's more. The world record for being silly Dillo is 1080 with the ability I don't have. If I load up my 100% save file from when I played the initial release of the game, if I talk to this guy and he says this, that's a problem. Because what ability... I assume it... What could knock him out that quickly? Because the timer still keeps going. It's not time crash because he would have said. Plus, what they're doing in the character trailer, they were done. Activated another trailer was being done by Romantical. Okay. If it's adding cut content and giving him a proper arc, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. As long as it's not something like Sonic and Shadow Gens, where there's blatant censorship and the rewrite is just meh to begin with. They removed the original comment from Knuckles talking about classic Sonic's weight because fat phobia or something, I guess. But they didn't change the animation that classic Sonic had afterwards of him being a little bit self-conscious and not being used to Knuckles being a little bit of a dick. So it implies that he ate Angel Island or something. Because it's not like they have him look at the grapes or anything, so it's not related to the food. I know it's a very minor case, but it's the only case of a freaking major rewrite that I've actually played, so it's the only one I have real experience with. They did Amy so dirty in the freaking remake, by the way. The rewrite just removed all the slapstick elements. Made me so mad. Can't have her knock Knuckles into a freaking tree, I guess. She's gotta be so sweet and lovable. Don't even think about the fact she has major anger and love for Sonic. No. Gotta remove the comedy. I'm just bitter. I'm just bitter. I still think it's a good game. Just the story rewrites just piss me off. Don't even make me start on Rouge. I guess I could get started on that, but they covered her back so much it makes you wonder how she's moving her wings. Like, that's terrible. That's more censorship than 4Kids even did. Anyway, the number of movies defeated is 578, and the combined total of 3 billion have been defeated. For small starry flowers, you have 107 bloom. Total number is 57 million. Or more. As far as the number of times you can health objects in your adventure is 446. Total count is 5 billion. Number of star collected is 23,000. Total combined is 157 billion. 239 Waldies. This crossed over to 1 billion very recently. Wow. Huh. Goodness, Kirby, you love to stay informed, don't you? To reward your insatiable hunger for knowledge, I'd like to give you this special figure. Huzzah! You freaking narcissist. Oh, I still love this little guy though. Look at him, it's adorable. Anyway, I'd love to do the codes at least for the post office over there, but we'll do that later because I was meaning to have it just end, but then I went and did tangents and fishing and talking to Wise Waddle Dee and being like, okay. So we still went for around 2.5 hours anyway. So whoops. But next time on Kirby and the Forgotten Land, I guess we will do the post office stuff. We'll complete the rest of Original Wasteland, including getting the blueprint I missed. So I can get my freaking can opener. That is the next evolution of Cutter, by the way. And I'm still gonna use Shock'em Cutter because it's better. Got 2 treasure roads, and I guess we can at least do the main levels in the Redgar Forbidden Lands, I think that's what they're called. But that's gonna be next week. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye. And Kirby, get rid of this. No, get rid of this. Now we can see your face as you wave bye-bye. It's gonna be super cute. We love Kirby. Isn't that right? He's super cute. Look at him. Look at him. He's so precious. Love him. Oh my god, he's adorable. Look at him. I love him. Kirby can literally never make me like sad or anything. Just look at him. He's just so precious. He always brightens my mood. Just this little guy. I think that aura's kind of just gone into the games themselves, because holy shit, I don't think there's a single bad Kirby game. The day that there's a bad Kirby game, the world's done. The world's just done. But that's the point where there's just no going back, and we have just unlocked hell on Earth. But they never let Kirby have a bad game. Come on. They'd never let that happen. Anyway, enough random tangents. Say goodbye, Kirby. He's so adorable! Anyway, bye. I mean, looking back on it, Tilt and Tumble is actually... Looking back on it, I actually do remember liking it a lot more than I initially maybe thought. I do think that the freaking water level in World 3 was a bit early. And I'm just not a fan of motion controls in general. But, like... Looking back on it, I can't say I hate it. I can't say I hate it. I just don't like motion controls, really. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to deal with more of that later. But again, I've played Tilt and Tumble, so you know, it's a good sign. I might do it better. Yeah, in retrospect, I think Tilt and Tumble's actually not that bad. I just do not care for motion controls. That's just how I am. I mean, it's like half the reason I can't get into Splatoon. Like, I played it for quite a while, just using stick controls, and it was just kind of... I did well enough, I suppose, but, like, I just could not do well enough to, like, reach high-level play, I guess. Because everyone uses motion controls. But the motion controls feel so awkward, especially because you keep resetting a dang thing. I can't get used to it. So needless to say, I'm not getting Splatoon Raiders. I'm just not a big motion control guy. I'm just not. I guess you'll see that when we do the freaking tilting Kirby game here. But that's gonna be later. I'm gonna hold off on that for a while. The more I can push that back, the better. I remember the main stages being fine. It's the EX stages that worry me. You'll see. You'll see I'm gonna have problems with it. I can't really say it's necessarily bad, it's just I'm just not great with motion controls, and I've just never gotten fully accustomed. But like, even then I found Tilt and Tumble more responsive than a lot of other motion control things. So like, again, I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. I mean, I can be mad, but like, that's just more of a scale issue than anything. World 3 should have been later in the lineup, but like, you know, who cares? Who cares? I'm looking at maybe it gets Splatoon into PvE instead of PvP. Yeah, it's basically just a whole game of the single-player stuff from the main trilogy. So, like, that already might just be better for me anyway, because I remember I haven't finished the story stuff in Splatoon 3. I don't know if I want to. Maybe because just the multiplayer stuff, the actual main focus of the game, has just kind of soured my experience with it. Salmon Run definitely did not help, and a lot of that's carried over into Raiders, it seems, so even less interested, but like, I don't know. You might like it more than I do. I don't know how much you've played of the original trilogy, but I've only played 3. I've heard people say that 2 is better, or at the very least had better connectivity for some reason. I don't know. But I started with 3 because it was the new one when I jumped in the series, and I thought they'd be the best one. And that's debatable, but even then I think they wouldn't be that different. I don't know. I'm not super knowledgeable. Like, I watched Chugga play through 1 and 2 like once each, and most were just freaking blanked. Most of my experience with Splatoon comes from me playing 3, and honestly, I don't really care anymore for it. I wasn't even playing with the good control scheme that everyone apparently uses. And I tried using it when I tried to get back in the game recently, and it was super awkward. I'm rambling again. Say bye again, Kirby. Okay, I'm going now. Bye-bye.